Many people, unless you love what you do, is the high intensity of it is just like, this is your livelihood. Because that's how I felt.
Yeah.
You know, like there were, especially for those 3 years when we were rebuilding, like I needed that job.
Yeah.
There was no other job that I was going to have that was going to pay back what the business manager stole and the taxes and like all. Like I needed this high paying job for 3 years to get back on our feet. And if I would have lost that job, what the hell? Like how do you make up that kind of money without a good job? So there was a different vibe. Like my first 4 years on days was I was doing it for me. I was like, this is cool. I love it. And things were like up and to the right.
Yeah.
I was getting a publicist for the first time. And I was, you know, being on TV for the first time, making real money for the first time. And like all of it was building and like you're meeting people. And it was like, all, you know, but then once everything crashed, then it became, I'm going to make sure I show up early. I can't make mistakes. If I'm ever fired, what are we going to do? And it changed.
Yep.
It didn't become, I'm doing this because I want to, even though I wanted to. It was the added pressure of, you need this. So every year I was like, don't be canceled, re-sign me. Don't be canceled, re-sign me. Yeah. This is the first year in 2020 that I was like, well, when it was coming, I was like, if I don't, we're fine.
Yeah.
But I really want to because of these other plans that we had, but we'll be fine. But this was the first year. Like if it was 1 year earlier, it would have been that 2019 was like the rebirth year for us.
Yeah.
So thank God they kept us 1 extra year because then we were able to like, we hit high, crashed, rebuilt out for 3 years, had our businesses building. And that's what also helped is that we also had that 3 years to not only make money and get out of that hole, but to build a business that would pay us so that we didn't have to rely on the clocking and clocking out. But it really changed just the energy of it and having to ask permission for vacation and just having such high stakes and you know, but it was really cool. Like I'm really happy that I got 2019 to work on days because that was the year that felt like the first 4 because we were doing it because we were comfortable again.
Yeah.
So I had fun and they gave me the best storylines. Like I really was so happy looking through those reels or the scenes. Like I have some really good stuff. And I feel if I didn't have 2019 in that storyline, I would have left something on the table. Like I didn't give it all I had. Like I wasn't given the opportunity
to showcase
my full capabilities at this level of my talent. In 2019 with Adrian dying and dealing with the Will betrayal and the Maggie betrayal and all the tears, like that was such hard work, but I pulled it off and I feel like I accomplished it.
Of course, you crushed it. Also, too, the Evan storyline when you saw him in jail and because Sonny is generally, I feel like the majority of the stories you've had, happy, positive, go lucky guy, you know, he's very understanding, maybe gets hurt, but seeing you, like you were like a gangster with Evan.
Yeah, it was really cool to do all that. So I'm just really grateful that I had the 2019 storyline that I had because it was just like a good button for the whole thing. And it took me full circle. Like the first day of days to the last day. Like I don't even know who those two people are. They're so different.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
Like I grew so much. We went through so much. And then, so yeah, we'll see. Well, you know, you never know when submitting to the Emmys. We looked at it though as not even. I was proud of the work I did. I think it's the best work that I've done. But then we were looking at it as the consumer of like, who are the people going to be watching this, and how can we make this reel a great experience for them so they vote for you?
Well, can you explain too for voting? Do you vote? Is it for anyone who doesn't know?
I should, and I kind of feel bad when I don't, but it's just crazy.
Well, so who are the people who vote, though?
All the actors.
So only the actors are voting for their peers?
I think. I don't know. I just know know that when, like, if I were to sign up as a judge this year, I would be given younger actor and, like, lead actress because I'm not in those categories. So then I would watch all the younger actor reels and then vote my top 4. And then I'd watch all the lead actresses and vote top 4. But the only bad thing is that, you know, there's 30 people.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes, like, you sit there for 5 hours. And it's just bad because I know, because I just don't think, I understand wanting to show someone a book of business, but that's why we only did 4.5 minutes, because it's like, I know.
Yeah.
In 1 minute, I know.
Yeah.
If I see any tick that you're acting, you're out.
You're out. You're out, baby.
You're out. Like, I need to see real raw, real emotions, not great acting. I want to see real moments, and I can figure it out in 1 minute.
Yeah.
If the person's just acting well or have a real moment, and I vote, and I'm ready to move on. If I could look at all 30 people, and if it takes me, I'm like, let me see her. Okay, all right. Oh, wow, okay. That's good acting. I don't want to watch for 15 minutes. Like, not to be rude.
15 minutes is a little outrageous. It should be a 4-minute max. You know, in the first minute or two, if someone's a good actor.
Or to be able to scan around.
Through, because you can't do that.
No.
Yikes.
Yeah, so it's just a very, very tedious process, and I think I wish they had a better way to vote, because giving the power to the actors, it also doesn't make sense, because it's really tough when you're watching, as an example, lead actress. There's 30. You can only pick 4.
You're going to want to pick your show.
Well, you do, but then if you're just like, oh, wow, like, this is my friend who I think is phenomenally talented. Mm-hmm. But this scene from The Bold and the Beautiful, this woman just kicked your ass in this reel. I don't know if she's better than you all the time, but I can't in good conscience just vote for my friend when she did a better job.
Yeah.
But then you feel bad that you're not voting for your friend. So it's this weird thing. So I think people are one of, they go, I'm voting for who's best. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Or there's people who are just like, that person's really good. No one vote for them because we need our team to win. So if all, we would never do this, but if all of Days people got together and said, don't vote for this woman, she's the best. Right. Let's all vote for, like, you can, like, that's weird.
You can rig it, which is weird. Well, and then if you look at other award shows like Oscars or like Primetime Emmys, isn't it just like the Hollywood Foreign Press or whatever association that's voting? So it's not the actors. Like when you watch Primetime Emmys, I don't think the actors there's vote. No way.
Yeah, but I don't know. There should be some sort of academy of appointed people or something that votes. If you leave it to the fans, that's kind of tough because the people with the biggest fan base is going to win.
Of course.
So if you have someone like Young and the Restless who has 4 million viewers and bigger distribution, they're going to get more fans.
Right.
If you even look at All Days of Our Lives Instagram, like we're all roughly around the same. Mm-hmm. If you averaged out our Instagrams, you take the highest people, like Alison Sweeney's kind of hard to count because she's done other things like, but if you average out like the high peaking people of like 120,000, 130, like the Camilas and Christians and Deidre's and Alison Sweeney's even bigger than that. And then everybody else who's like 20, 30, 50, 60, 80, like we're probably an average of 70,000. Where General Hospital is an average of like 150. Like any General Hospital actor you click on, 150, 160, 200, 300,000. But Days' average is like 50, 60, 70. So, and then Young and the Restless I've never looked at, but General Hospital for some reason I know. So that would be like the Teen Choice Awards or the Fan Choice Awards. You'd have to do a fan choice, but that'd be a popularity contest. But if you're voting on people's talent, I guess actors know, but... Well, when are the Emmys this year? Or not? Yeah, this year. I think they said June again. June? But they already said it's going to be virtual again, obviously, because it's, so, sign me up. That's like your favorite thing. I'll be right here. Did I win? Yes or no? Great. I don't have to go anywhere. So then, say you did win. Would they have to ship the Emmy? Yeah. Huh. I wonder how that works. Yeah, they'll probably just ship. First class. I mean, I'm sure you have to I'm sure you'd give a speech or something, right? I don't know who you're giving it to. Well, I'm trying to think. We didn't. And I'm wondering, I'm sure everyone who is nominated knows that they're going to, possibly win. So they probably have like the right lighting, they're on camera, and they probably for each category show everyone how they do at the actual Emmys, like a box or 6 boxes of different nominees. Oh, and then click on the person on Zoom. And whoever
wins gets to say a little something. Maybe.
Yeah. It'd be cool. I'm in an interesting position where, like, I could be nominated, I could win, I could not. Like, I don't think I've been nominated since I've won. So it's been like 6 years.
So crazy.
But I'm glad I had the true moment. It was on national television. My parents were there. It was at Warner Brothers. It was at like such an interesting time in our life. So I'm really happy I got to like do that big thing. Where now, if I were to win, you know, you could do it on Zoom, and it would just be, I'd spend my entire thank you speech on the fans.
Yeah.
Because
of course
you thanked everybody you've worked with, and your parents, and you know, my wife.
I was just saying, what about the wife, baby? You're so annoying.
But yeah, it's kind of cool that you would have. I would spend my whole time on the fans because
they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best.
But I had the moment before, but it'd be neat. But it was interesting because the time before when I won, it was more like it was good. Obviously good enough to win, but I'm really proud of the work I submitted this year. Like I'll be incredible. Really proud, you know, where it's almost, not that I'm seeking validation for it, and not that this is like coming off too cocky, but it was just good. It was really good.
Really good.
It was very in my wheelhouse of being able to portray those emotions and be different, and but you just don't know what people are going to perceive it as. But whether I get nominated or win or nothing, yet again, I'm proud that I'm able to know that my last chapter there, I was able to, like, you could see the growth. Watch my first episode to my Emmy reel this year, and you get to see, like, look at this growth.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Hey there, you just watched a clip from the Members Only podcast. If you're not getting enough Freddie and Alyssa, if you're like, listen, Freddie, Alyssa, I need more, you can become a member. Becoming a member will give you access to an additional podcast every single Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and the last Sunday of every month, the podcast is live in our Members Only group. So if you want to become a member or learn more of how to become a member, you can click the link below, click join on YouTube or support now on Facebook, and gain access to exclusive content, the bonus episodes, behind the scenes, and so much more. We appreciate your support so much, and we'll see you on the next clip.